bias. I want to thank Guy Cecil, who worked with Hillary and is now the chairman of the Democratic Senate Campaign Committee, and Dennis Chang, who's here, who raises all the money for my foundation. And if he hadn't, I couldn't be giving a speech. I'd be calling someone on the phone to ask for the money to continue working with the Elton John Foundation. We do a lot of work together in the Caribbean and Africa and Asia, including in Myanmar. And so I thank all of you. I thank all the people who are here, who were part of my administration. I remember so well when I came here in 1997, and I asked everybody to stand up who was involved in our government. And a lot of people stood up. As an example of how far we have come, believe it or not, 17 years ago, that was a big deal because everybody can remember a time when no one who was LGBT, who was working in the government in a prominent position, could stand up in public and say something. That's how far we've come. Everybody was cheering that night because it was such an unusual feeling. Now it would be unusual if anybody noticed. And that's a good thing. I wanted to mention a couple of other people. My deputy chief of staff who left the White House with me and ran my office for a while, Karen Tramontano. I'm very proud of her. She's running the Global Fairness Initiative now, trying to stop this rampant income inequality from infecting the poorest countries in the world and give people a fair shake in the workplace. Virginia Rizzo. And finally, my congressman, the person who represents Hillary and me, along with Nita Lowey in Westchester County, is Sean Patrick Maloney, who worked at the White House. So, I was thinking of all the things you're taking for granted tonight that shook the earth the first time they happened. When I nominated Roberta Ackenberg from San Francisco to be Assistant Secretary of HUD, and she brought her partner to her confirmation hearing in the Senate, and she had a good hearing. Roberta was smart. There were some people that were sort of sniffing around the edges looking for some way to derail her because she was the first open lesbian to ever get a job like that in HUD. After the hearing, she knew she was on television, and she kissed her partner, and you would have thought somebody had set off fireworks in the Capitol building. Now, if she had a hearing and she didn't kiss her partner, you would think she was cold-blooded. And I say that because you pushed open so many doors. And you deserve the credit, you and people like you all over this country, for the progress that has been made. I was thinking about this in the context of all the other celebrations. I know Reverend Andrew Young is here. Andy and I have been friends for decades. We celebrated the 50th anniversary last year of Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. Earlier this year, we celebrated at the LBJ Library the 50th anniversary of the signing of the Civil Rights Act. Next year, we'll celebrate the 50th anniversary of the signing of the Voting Rights Act. In every case, none of this happened by accident. Activists pushed open the door, created new possibilities, and did the hard work to make these changes. So, tonight, when I was listening to Chad backstage, all full of pride, I feel like sort of this surrogate. I'm old enough to be his grandfather, I think, but anyway, whatever. I listened to him talk about the work ahead. And